Following our 2011 elections, I was hopeful that this unprecedented configuration of our parliament would have allowed us the opportunity to move forward. I had hoped that all the political parties in parliament would have worked together in the interests of the Guyanese people. Last evening, those hopes were dashed. Yesterday, Thursday, July 18th, the opposition in Parliament voted against a bill to amend the Hydroelectric Act and a motion to raise the debt ceiling that would create the financial architecture to implement the Amaila Hydro Project. Their actions now places the Amaila Hydroelectric Project, the largest project in Guyana's history, in jeopardy. Government made it clear that support of the bill was a precondition to complete due diligence by the IDB. The legislative amendment was expected to be completed by the end of July. Government has met with the joint opposition on numerous occasions to brief them, supplying them with all the information requested, and answering all questions asked. There was no question that they asked which was not answered. At least 3 technical presentations were made. We've held several political meetings also. We invited them to tour the access road that leads to the proposed site. The opposition had various meetings with other stakeholders. These included meetings with the IDB, including one just on Wednesday, the 17th of July. Site Global, the private sponsor, has also met with key stakeholders, including the opposition parties. Over the last 18 months, government, Site Global, IDB, and other parties have maintained an ongoing dialogue with the opposition. Electricity is one of the most basic needs of a population. The need for and impact of cheap electricity is not something that any reasonable person should think is open for debate. We have spoken about this many times before. Hydropower will bring great benefits to every single Guyanese. In the first place, it will bring to an end the blackouts that, even though reduced, is still an annoyance and an inconvenience. It will bring down the cost of electricity to consumers by between 25 and 40% of what we pay now. It will also allow us to reduce our carbon footprint further and earn millions of dollars, US dollars, in carbon credits. It will save our country billions from reducing the importation of fuel oil for the generation of electricity. Indeed, at today's price, we would save as much as $40 billion per year. With cheap energy, we can do much more processing, more value added, and we can build a vibrant manufacturing sector. All of these will create many jobs and enhance the technical capacity of our working people. It has the potential to increase investments and enhance our country's competitiveness internationally. This project is a build, operate, and transfer project. 20 years after operating, this will belong to all Guyana. The life of the station is expected to be at a minimum of 75 years. This means that at least for 55 years, the cost of generating electricity from that station would have been just its operational cost. Hydropower in Guyana is overdue by a generation or more. And yesterday, the opposition in Parliament, in spite of all of the explanations and reasons on the necessity of completing the various activities in Parliament, took action to further delay it. Moreover, despite no serious objections by the opposition in any of these fora, the joint opposition still voted against the bills. More troubling is that they fully understand the negative ramifications for Guyana's development. Yesterday, the opposition continued to hold the project hostage to the other demands by voting down Amaila. This politics of blackmail will not get us anywhere. Today is a sad day for all Guyanese. It is difficult to predict what will happen next, but what is clear is that the Amaila project in its current configuration may well be in jeopardy. I want to assure you that this government will continue to pursue options to bring cheap and reliable electricity to you, the Guyanese people. We will not be swayed by narrow-minded political agendas looking to stymie our developmental trust. We will persevere. We will continue to act in the best interests of our Guyanese people. I ask you to support your government in this pursuit. As your president, my action will only be in your best interests and the progress of this nation. Thank you.